I was raised to be quiet, but the home I grew up in was not quiet. It's the early 1980s, and my father gets home from work about 5 p.m., and he heads straight for his bottle of whiskey. And I know that I have about 30 minutes to run around the house, collect my He-Man figures, my Care Bears, and get them and myself safely behind my bedroom door. Because around 5:30, he begins to transform. For the next several hours, that's where I cower. And I can hear them, my mother and my father, going at it. Mostly it's him going at her. You're so stupid. The kids are so stupid. They cost too much money. Around 10, he tires himself, falls asleep, and my mom comes to free me from my room. And I finally can go use the bathroom, can wash up for bed. The next morning, she acts as though none of this has happened. She's chipper, my father looks withered, and I think, this is life. When something hurts, you keep it quiet. So when I'm at home, if I feel pain, I quiet it. I'm quiet at school. When the meanest, baddest bully snaps rubber bands against my skin. Me, the fattest, gayest kid in all the land. I'm quiet when he and his friends lift up the rug at the entrance to the school, and I tumble and fall on the ground. Sometimes, through all of this, alone in my bedroom, or in the car with my big sister, I sing. I know the beauty of a Whitney Houston song. And I know the magic of the beats in Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. I know from them that there are things in this world besides rubber bands slapping on my skin and stumbling fathers. I'm a freshman in high school, still the fattest, still the gay kid, and I decide to take a chance on something that I love, and I join the chorus. And I'm thrust onto these risers with these other boys who somehow have learned that you don't have to be quiet, you can be loud. They can sing forte, and I do my best just to keep up. Our music teacher, Debbie Smith, terrifies me. She enters the room and she owns it. The black curls on her hair bounce with everything that she says and does because there's always a hand gesture with it. Everything that she is terrifies everything that I am. She announces that next week there will be auditions for a solo for this song, Shenandoah. And I think, can I do this? Should I do this? I go home, practice it in the bathroom to myself. The next week I go into the music room, I make sure that there are no other kids there. I slip a tape into the tape deck and I start practicing, very quietly. From 20 feet away, Miss Smith emerges from her office. And she comes at me, all forward motion like a storm that's about to hit. And she stands right next to me, and I'm singing, quietly. I'm trying to act like she is not there beside me. I'm trying to act like her attention is not on me. Attention on me has never done me any favors. It means the kids' chants of fatty, fatty, 2x4, couldn't fit through the bathroom door, or my father sneering, my God, you are fat, on one of those rare nights when I dare leave my bedroom because I've left a He-Man figure out in the rest of the house. Miss Smith's beside me now. She says, sing it again. Oh, Shenandoah. Stop. Rewind. Play. She steps back. Again. Sing. I sing again. She rushes at me, she stops the tape, rewinds it, presses play, steps 10 feet back. At this point, the classes are changing over, so there's maybe 10 other kids in the room, maybe there are 1,000, maybe there are 1,000,000. I actually don't know because there is a bubble around me and Miss Smith. And she says, sing again, louder. Oh, Shenandoah. I sing, and she races at me, stops it, rewinds it. This time she runs clear across the room to the top of the risers, and she says, play, sing. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Do you hear yourself? She says. She's screaming it because she has to, because I'm so loud, she needs to scream at me. And I sing, away, you rolling river. She says, do you hear yourself? You can sing. You can really sing. And those words that she says to me feels like she is getting straight to my core. She may as well be singing, sing, Michael, sing, Whitney, sing, Jason. And her attention feels brand new to me. It feels strange, positive, glowing, and I sing to it. The next month, I have my first solo. My hands shake, my heart is pounding, my voice cracks, but I work my way through those lingering notes. And as I sing, I look out in the audience and I lock eyes with my mother as she wipes tears from her cheeks. I'm 16, and what I am has always been here. It was just hard to see and hard to hear on the other sides of those full whiskey glasses that ruled our world. I'm 45 now. People like my husband or my friends may shake their heads at this idea of a quiet Jason who doesn't sing loudly and clearly. And I say to them, well, let me tell you about high school choir. And I feel these two distinct tugs, one of my upbringing and of be quiet, and then the other, the revolutionary lessons of Debbie Smith, who demanded that I get out from behind closed doors, who demanded that I change, who heard me whisper into the world, and she demanded, sing! Thank you.